linear time, so it takes the amount of time it's supposed to. We enjoyed it. It's a concept I call being. When we are somewhere and something attracts us to it, like other people, we don't look at our watches and say, oh, sorry, my time's up, I gotta go now. We spent the time that it needed to do what it was that we were doing, and while we were there, we were being. We were living in the present. So there is my home territory, that little red dot right above Glacier Bay. Further to the north is Yakutat, where they moved to after the pandemic in 1918, 1919, when we abandoned our villages and we started to consolidate in one community as members of different clans. I showed you Mount Fairweather. From up above, it looks pretty small, doesn't it? That's Mount Fairweather. It is 14,000 feet high. I actually flew at 10,000 feet in a Boeing 737 jet because they had a door problem. It was a safe plane to fly, it was just noisy. And at 10,000 feet looking up at Mount Fairweather was impressive. So here is the homeland part that I came from. This is the northern part that you did not see except for over towards Skagway. Icy Bay, that's Yakutat, the place where the canoes rest, or Yakutat. Dry Bay is my homeland, and I showed you that picture of Lituya Bay where we had another clan base. We were connected to the Chilkoot and the Chilkat Kwan. When we got to the area around Metlakatla, the Tsimshian area, my clan went over to St. Philip's Island like I reported to you. The others settled in that territory, and they were wiped out except for one woman, according to our story, by the Tsimshian. That woman ended up in Chilkat, the Klukwan area, and that grew our second major clan house. I can't tell their story, but they can, but it's a fascinating story. And then you can see that we have other clans that are around there. Down in that lower left-hand corner, the Gunahu Kwan, that basically says we are related to the Athabascan. We would spend our winters up in the interior because if you've ever been in bad weather on the coast, and many of you Californians have, you don't want to live there year-round. It's nicer up in the mountains. I live in the mountains right now. And you're sheltered from the worst of the weather, and they have animals around. That's where the animals go, so you can find food all year round. So up in that upper area, the southern Tichon, that's an area where my clan went to found. Interestingly enough, I haven't heard any of them going up there and finding husbands. It's always been wives. This is Icy Bay. That is